everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles, and thank you for supporting this channel. And of course you can find me at devinemiracles.com for readings and healing and all kinds of therapies. Okay, now today we're doing a what's coming up in the near future, but I've done this and I've sorted out the cards into men and women. Okay, so male and female, that's how I did it today. So you can choose, I guess, pile 1 or pile 2, but it was set up that this was for males that were watching, this was for females. So something a little bit different. We have the Moonology cards and a whole pile of different types of cards for what's coming up this week. Well, what's coming up in the near future, really. Okay. So let's begin. I'm going to begin with the male side, okay? And obviously I will do my best to timestamp for you. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Moonology card. Okay, so the first card is you and your loved ones are safe. Okay, you and your loved ones are safe. And that one is the new moon in Cancer. So I'm going to read this to you. So we got a little bit of a new moon in Cancer. Actually, I'm going to put that there just for a minute. All right, let me get the card first. I never know what's coming up. I just shuffle them and then we're ready to go. Okay, are you ready? Males, new moon in Cancer. This is your card. These are things that are coming up. So there's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with the people and places that you hold dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or moving house. If you're hoping to move forwards with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself. If your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring your heart's desire. So make sure you put family first. Let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for you or your child or children. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help you banish your insecurities. Spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. The full moon in Cancer can be a super emotional time. The moon is all about emotions, and Cancer is a water sign and also very emotional, saying that the moon is very happy in the sign of Cancer. It's one of her 2 home signs along with Taurus. So whenever you pull it, this card suggests that whatever happens next will be in your favor. It's especially positive for family matters. Okay, so your first energy is about you and your loved ones being safe, something new beginning in your private life. It can be your own personal family or even yourself and your animals if that's what's there for you also. A new cycle beginning, time to have a look at your goals. Have they changed? You know, I know mine have definitely changed from when I first started, out here with this business 10 years ago online. So definitely things have changed. Also, if you're feeling insecure, okay, know that this is an emotional response right now to, it's like an old fear that's trying to come up and you keep on pushing it back. Okay, have a real good look at why you're letting something hold you back in the first place. Remember that you're only responsible for yourself. This is a huge, big message. Okay, so something's coming. It's time, reconnection, and needing to take better care of yourself. Okay, and just know that everything's going to be okay. All right, so that's your first card for the males that are watching. All right, so the second one is going to be this angel gods and goddesses. Okay, so we don't know what this card holds for us, but we have a lot of blue energy already, which always means success to me. This is the angel of relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes and you'll get what you want. So you see, you're trying to control something in the future, or you're afraid of really trusting in the future just in case, And sometimes what we really want to have happen is not always the best for ourselves and others around us. So it's really time to pull yourself back in. Understand, remember, your first card was you and your loved ones are safe. So as you move forward in what you want to do and where you want to be, and you let go of the need to know exactly what's going to happen, or you let go of the responsibilities again, then others that are around you also heal. I don't know how many times I felt like in my own life that I had to make everybody else happy first before I could actually be settled. But everybody who was around me, who I was caring about, they were feeling the stresses that I was feeling. As soon as I decided to move forward on my life path more completely and trusting in my future, everybody else settled down around me as well. So let go of desired outcomes. Don't think to yourself it needs to be this way or that way for it to be real. Remember that the universe is limitless, okay? And you shouldn't limit yourself either on what you can have, what you can be, or your success as well. These color blue cards always remind me of success and confidence. So it's always connected to manifestation to me. So that's obvious that's coming up in the near future. So just relax, do some more meditation. If you can't meditate, just listen to music and close your eyes. That's a form of meditation right there. Or go for a walk with some music on. It's a walking meditation. There you go. And just let go. It's holding you, because whatever it is that you're hanging on to is really holding you back. Okay, and third eye activity as well, as you can see here. And sometimes you can just feel that buzzing going on in your head as things are starting to clear. All right, next we have the Psychic Tarot. Oh, nice. Okay, so I know there are some of you that are watching that are not in a relationship or do not want to be in a relationship, but there's harmony anyway. So as you bring yourself into this relaxation, letting go and opening up to the fact that you are safe, okay, and protected, and that you need to ask for help when you need it, you come into this harmonious phase. Some of you are going through a new phase in a relationship, which is deepening. Some of you are going through a new phase within yourself, which is also deepening. And some of you who are single need to find this harmony within yourself first so that you can draw to you the perfect partner. Okay, it doesn't matter whether it's male or female, the perfect partner for you. It's also indicative of heart healing. Okay, so you're moving into a time of heart healing after perhaps a period of great anxiety that you were feeling maybe last week. Like just not knowing why, but just feeling this anxiety flowing through you and maybe picking up on someone else's anxiety also. But you're moving into this beautiful, harmonious phase, which is fantastic. Be aware that you may hear from people that you haven't heard from in a long time as well. Okay, nice. All right, so the native spirit is going to be obviously about native energy. And this is talking about flowing river. Okay, so I am going to read this for you. Okay, flowing river. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. It's time to let go. There it is again. You're entering a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly and with good timing. When you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster and you aren't swimming against it. Let go of the shore and enjoy the ride. Rivers have personalities and carry energy, just as animals and plants do. From the Maoris to the Australian Aboriginals and to other native cultures throughout the world, it's believed that it's important to listen to the language of the river. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're trying to control situations or that you're being self-critical or judgmental. The way to move into flow is through gratitude and appreciation, and by allowing others to support and help you. Heed the Native American saying, it's best to ride the horse the direction that it's going. That means that when the card Flowing River chooses you, you're being told to let go and go with the flow. If there's something or someone that you need to forgive, this is the time. This is also the time to forgive yourself and just let go. As you shower and the water flows over your body, imagine that everything is flowing in your life. Spend time next to a river or a stream and watch the flowing waters. Use it as a metaphor to let go and enter the flow. Okay. It's like you're getting told and told and told, okay, let go. We all have to do this sometimes because we get ourselves in a worry cycle or a worry habit, and it's really hard to get past it once you're in it, okay? All right. And finally, we have Mihail, the Domino Angels. This is my own very own deck. Mihail, the angel of lasting love, is with you now. Mihail can indicate a sudden wedding or an engagement that you will attend. The feeling of love and romance is all around you, and this is a good time to make commitments or start a new relationship. See yourself with lasting love and believe that you're worthy of it. There will be ends to delays and fast movement indicated on every level. Thank you, Mihail. Light a blue or green candle to help connect. So for some of you who, like we were saying before, if you're not interested in a relationship, then this can just mean that things are speeding up. Time is changing. Ends of delays. Everything starts moving quickly, like you've been in a blockage and finally the blockage is open. For others, you may go to someone else's declaration of love, engagement or wedding, or you may be thinking about this yourself. And also for some of you, there's a feeling of a deepening, like we said in the Harmony card, of relationship for you as well. And trusting the flow of the divine in your life, okay? Miracles are everywhere that you go. Your future's happy and healed and exciting as well. Okay, so a bonus little card. I thought I could see my little tea leaf card sitting here, so I am just going to randomly choose one. We got the peacock. Beware of great pride. Okay, so this could be someone prideful around you, or you might be feeling puffed up and inflated yourself. But just be careful about it, okay? Because you don't want to, it's like judgments. It's like if you're judging somebody else, you're going to bring that in on yourself. And if you are judging yourself, then you may expect other people to judge you also, okay? Interesting. Okay, so thank you for listening to the males, okay? And now I'm moving on to the female energy. Okay, let's move those out my way. So hi ladies, okay, these are going to be some different cards that we're going to look at today. And we're going to start with the Moonology card. And here we go. This is what's coming up in the near future. Okay, so the disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. Okay, ladies, what's going on? Okay, so I'm just going to find this card for us. This is the Moonology deck. Thank you to Emma for sending me this, which is awesome. I love it. Okay, I'm just finding the phases because there's all these different phases in here. Disseminating, this comes just after a full moon. All right, so the intensity of the full moon has abated, and what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked. It's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself if you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself life goes in cycles, right? So I am where I am and it's okay. You should know where you stand either now or very soon. You need to take some time out for your own good. It's time for you to share your wisdom and experience with someone else. Avoid falling into a slump. The disseminating moon is the first moon phase after the explosion of energy that comes with the full moon. So no matter when we pick this card, it suggests that we are at a more tranquil point in the life cycle of whatever situation that you're asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new, however. The disseminating moon is the time to breathe out. Give yourself some time off and think about what has passed. So if you have got some time off and you're thinking about beginning a new project, this is saying, no, not yet. Give yourself some time. You are exactly where you need to be right now, and it's totally fine, like whatever you're doing. And taking some time out is for your own good. So it's time for you to regroup and learn from experiences rather than continuing to move ahead. So it's time for a break. Okay, ladies? All right, so let's put this one aside. The next one is the Angel Gods and Goddesses deck. So what do we got? Oh, I love it. Goddess of Sacred Power. You're being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. So basically you have all of the wisdom of the divine flowing through you all the time. You may not always believe this, but it's really, really true. And it's something now for you to start to really embrace this. Now, most people are always trying to figure out how to open up their abilities, and they tell me, oh, my third eye is blocked, or I can't get any information, or I can't see anything, I can't hear anything, I can't feel anything. I'm just, obviously other people can do this and I can't. And it's a load of rubbish, because you already have it within you. The key to your abilities is accepting them. It's not, shutting down or going into this I'm not good enough kind of energy. So right here, you're being encouraged because there are people who are going to be looking up to you, people who are going to be learning from you, and you do need to work on yourself. And, if you're going to be able to heal, for example, you have to make sure you're healing yourself or can heal yourself, or can bring yourself into that sacred power. There are more than one universe. There's more than one lot of energies that are working with us all the time. And if you have a belief in the flow of Source working with you, you're going to start to see the results of that in your everyday life. Life will have no choice but to change and to match your vibration. So what's it going to be? You're being encouraged to be the leader in this situation, whatever that is in your life, and that you have the skills to do it also. If confidence is lacking, then you're judging yourself too harshly. Okay? Remember to pull yourself in and focus on your own abilities and your own self. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. And this will lead you into more success than you currently might be aware of. Okay. Interesting. All right, we've got the purple and blues of spirituality as well. The next one is from the Psychic Tarot. And we have the card of New Beginnings. So after your little bit of rest with the Disseminating Moon card, you're ready to venture out into something completely different. And it is completely different when you're coming from a healed perspective. You know, when you're coming from these higher energies, there's nothing that you can't do because it's always limitless. You know, this energy of freedom is always with you. You learn to listen to your body. You learn to listen to your intuition. You don't ignore it. When you get a red flag, it's there for a reason. Right? It's not, oh, well, you know, I can see that if I help, that I'm going to change the situation, or all I need to do is heal this person and they're going to be fine. No. If somebody is showing you red flags and showing you negative behavior and you're constantly feeling hurt inside yourself, it's not your problem to heal them. They have to want to heal. They have to want to change. And then possibly you can help. But if you're there trying to do it all, then they don't learn anything. So there's something about red flags for you that you need to pay attention to. And it's not just red flags about a relationship or whatever. It could be anything. It could be turning left instead of right, you know. It could be anything. So make sure that you're paying attention to it. And then you step into this new beginning and you're fully composed. You're put together, you know, and the energy starts to flow better as well. Okay, new beginnings. Here we go. Now the Native Spirit card for the ladies. Walking in beauty. I love it. Okay, I'm going to read this to us. Walking in beauty. Radiant beauty surrounds you. You're beautiful inside and out. No matter what your age, your grace is growing, being in balance. As you walk in beauty and feel gratitude for it, your life will be filled with immense splendor. Whenever you can, spend time in natural wild spaces. As you see and hear and feel beauty around you, your own beauty will grow. So in Native American traditions, there's the concept of walking in beauty. It's called Hotso Nasha in the Navajo Dina tradition, and it means being in balance with the natural way of life. When we are in the right relationship with the natural world around us, we are walking in beauty. The more you sense and see beauty around you in your environment, yourself and your body, the more it will fill your life in all forms. Never say anything about yourself or your body that's negative. Don't put down yourself or others. Instead, affirm beauty and take time to adorn your body and personal space. Walk in nature and inhale the beauty of every part of our wonderful planet. Cherish yourself and the luminescence within you, and you will glow. Create outer harmony in your home environment, even in small ways, such as a vase of flowers, a scented candle, or clean windows, and your inner grace and radiance will begin to shine even more brightly. Wherever you go, look for beauty in your surroundings, and as a result, the world will become more beautiful. So feel gratitude for where you're at. You're already perfect just how you are. And of course, we're just tweaking things and making ourselves feel better and accepting ourselves and bringing ourselves into balance. But it's really hard if you're comparing yourself to other people, because then instantly you start feeling worse about yourself. It's time to feel yourself walking in beauty in every way, and that you deserve it. Okay? Awesome. I love it. And the Domino Angels, which is my deck of cards, of course, for the ladies. Archangel Azrael. Okay, so Azrael is with you, and this can mean a time of loss or attendance at a funeral, or your support is indeed required. There'll be an increased sense that you're not alone. And this is also a hello from heaven directly to you. Your loved ones are in so many ways more alive than you are. Don't ignore this calling to mediumship or helping others with their loss right now. Thank you, Archangel Azrael. Light a dark candle to connect. Now, Azrael comes by at any time when we're feeling grief or we are on the cusp of a major transformation or transition in our life. So any one of these things could be happening with you. For some people, there is loss and there is change. And you will have to go to these things, like to a funeral or be of support to someone who's going through something. Or you were going through this not so long ago and it keeps on coming up for you. So you need to remember that you are naturally a medium. So you are able to speak to your loved ones and you are able to connect with them. And if you imagine them with you and what they would be saying in situations, you are connecting with them. A lot of people have this thing where they need to see someone standing in front of them. Or I'm not doing it correctly unless, grandma is walking right up to me and touching me on the shoulder and hugging me and talking to me, Well, if you don't accept the small things, like what would grandma say in this situation, then you're not going to get the big things. So basically you have to kind of do it. You have to be doing it all the time without a shadow of a doubt. And if you work with Archangel Azrael, you will most likely start to get this connection even easier for yourself. Okay? There's grief, but there's comfort here for you. There's transitioning here. You're moving into a leadership role. Remember, you're accepting your sacred power. You're starting to get to know yourself better. You're walking in beauty. You're just worried about what you're doing, not anybody else. And then it all starts to unfold. Now, like the other cards that I did for the men, I'm going to choose a random tea leaf card, okay? Here we go. You got the Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude, which you obviously have, okay? Maybe there is going to be some kind of negative energies or whatever. And it's always when we're opening up a lot more, like we're bringing ourselves into alignment or something is changing and then all of a sudden we've got all this negative to deal with. So don't push it back down. When it comes to the surface, let it come up if it's within you. If it's around you, use your instincts. You know who's who. Watch for the red flags, remember? Okay? Do not back down. You're in a position of strength. Okay, and that's going to continue. So, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, you can write to me or you can go to my website, devinemiracles.com, and book yourself in for some kind of session or reading or whatever it is that you need. All right? Until the next time, many blessings. Bye for now. Bye.